Hi, this is Jeff Lindsay for the Private Rules security system. I'm at myprivaterules.com, which explains how this system works and what you can do with our two associated demonstration websites. Let's jump to the first one, firstcosmic.com, which is First Cosmic Bank. This is a tongue-in-cheek bank site where you're going to get $1 trillion cash once you register and log in. After you've done the registration process, you'll have an email address and a password, and then to log in, of course, you need to enter a CAPTCHA, QYUBZ, okay, and then you will simply click on the login button, and please note that there are three areas where something secret can occur. One is down here at the CAPTCHA zone, one is at the login button, and one is with the timer. All three areas are areas where you can add a little secret sauce to further authenticate that it's really you, so that somebody who happens to know your password does not necessarily gain access to your real account. There is a secret sauce that's already been added in my login process, a deliberate error in the CAPTCHA. Do you see what it is? I'll show you that in just a second. We log in, and because we have applied the secret sauce properly, according to our Private Rules website, we have $1 trillion in Cosmic Cash available for us to spend. And we're now inside my Cosmic Cash website. Once you create your Cosmic Cash account and log in, you'll see you've got $1 trillion. You'll have a bank account number. Copy that bank account number because you'll need that in just a moment when you go over and create your rules or initially set up your account at privaterules.com. That's the website that will govern the secret sauce to your login process. So here I am in my bank account. I want to point out a very important area, advanced settings. When you go to advanced settings, it will show you what is governing your login process. I've already connected this account to a similar email address over at privaterules.com, and they're connected. If I want to disconnect those accounts and free my First Cosmic account from any kind of secret sauce, then I disconnect it there. Likewise, if I want to link my Private Rules account now to the existing, if I want to link my First Cosmic account to my Private Rules account, I click on this button, and it will ask me now to enter my email address or my registration information for privaterules.com, and then it will ask me to verify that's what I really want to do. I authorize, and at that point, the rules that have already been set up at privaterules.com will now apply to this account. If I go back to advanced settings, I can see, yep, I'm now connected. Let's go over to Private Rules and see how that works. A registration process is easy. Once you've done it, you'll then have your email and a password. Click on Login, and we're in. At this point, when you first start, you'll have no accounts linked, so you're going to add an account, you'll select the bank, and you'll paste in the account ID that pertains to your site, and then you'll create that site. Of course, it's already been taken because that's the account that's already registered. Go to my account, First Cosmic Bank account governed by Private Rules, and you'll see you've got 4 tabs here. The first one is General. Here you choose what happens if somebody doesn't give the hidden clue or the secret sauce when they log in and all they know is the password. You can have feigned access as the choice, that's the default, or simply no access. Access would be denied in that case. I like to have feigned access, that way when they get in, they think they're in, but they're really not. CAPTCHA is the rule we had applied just a moment ago. Did you see the secret thing I did when I entered the CAPTCHA? I made a deliberate error. The deliberate error was specified. I created the rule here under the CAPTCHA. The rule is enabled. I can enable or disable it here. And I have 3 things I can do with CAPTCHA. I had chosen add a character at a certain position. That position was position 6. There's a 5-letter CAPTCHA. 6th position is what comes after. And I told it to enter a space. You can type a space here and it will understand that. But when you come back and are reviewing your rules, it's nice to know that that's a space instead of just a blank. So we have it coded, so double caret will be interpreted as a space. So look for a space at position 6. The secret thing I did when I logged in, as you watched, was to type a space after I entered the CAPTCHA. Something that's hard for people looking over your shoulder to detect. In addition to several choices for governing a CAPTCHA, we can either replace a character at a certain position or change the case of a character at any selected position, make those be our rules. We can also have secret hidden clues involving time. You notice the timer at the bottom of the page. I can tell it to look for a particular digit in the seconds part of the timer, such as the digit 5, or digits 6 through 9, or even more difficult, because that will only be the last digit. 1 out of 10 will apply. Digit 3, if you get into the 30 seconds, 31, 32, 33, they all apply. You can also tell it to do delayed submit, which means, for example, I can tell it only accept or require me to click that login button 17 seconds after the last refresh. When the timer is displaying 17 seconds, you click then. If you click a couple seconds away from 17, it will then result in feigned access as opposed to full access to the account. You would have to, of course, enable this rule to make that happen. And the position opportunity or choice is I can choose to click on specific letters of the login button, like the letter N of the word login, or I can tell that click on particular corners of the button, such as the upper left or the lower right corner. And again, you'd want to enable that rule. You can enable all three options: CAPTCHA, timing, position, or only one, as I had when we logged in a minute ago, which was CAPTCHA. So you create an account and you connect it to your bank account by using that bank account number from First Cosmic, and then you go back to First Cosmic and you link that First Cosmic account under the Advanced Settings menu item to Private Rules. Then the two are linked, they're in force, and after that, if anybody tries logging into First Cosmic and doesn't know the secret sauce, let's see what happens. There's the same email account. I will enter the CAPTCHA properly, but this time I will not enter the space at the end. Click on Login, and the result is, this is what the thief, hacker, whatever would see. They would think they're in. They would think you only have $1,000 in your account, and really, that's small fry, not worth any further hacking. In fact, they can't do any harm because this money cannot be transferred or spent on anything. Whereas with the $1 trillion of cosmic cash, you can transfer it, and if you can negotiate someone to give you, say, a Tesla or the state of Rhode Island for that money, hey, you're good. Right now, the current market value is approximately 0, but don't let that deter you from having fun with your $1 trillion of cosmic cash. Thanks for listening, and I hope you will check out and explore the possibilities of private rules. Start with myprivaterules.com for a basic explanation. Thank you for listening. This is Jeff Lindsay.